Look how beautiful that smile is.
No.
I love you.
I love you.
All right, so are you doing keto challenge today?
No, I'm fasting today.
No, but I know that. But I was
No,
like, you have staging day.
Yeah, but my entire diet has changed because of this week.
So keto challenge next week.
Yeah, everything got pushed to next week because I'm going to be out of town, so there's no point.
That is true.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that.
You literally keep forgetting that. I keep talking to you about it, and you keep forgetting that.
Write that down somewhere.
Oh, Mom's here. First comment. Mom, I'm going to make you the live favorite for being the first comment.
You're here before Richard.
Way before anyone's here, so they don't know that I made you the live favorite. So you can have it until, but no one's not going to know about it. So.
Mom's here before Richard.
Exactly. That's all that counts. Eric is here. Good morning. Good morning, Gigi. Fee's here. Says happy Monday. All Chris said, don't mind me. Just do a meal prep. What are you prepping? I'm sure bunches of meat.
I was gonna say brisket.
Good morning, Dr. Wise. Hi, Tammy.
Whole pork, but somehow it's gonna be on the Blackstone.
Good, exactly. Good morning, Beth. Gail's here. Says good morning, Autumn and Richard.
Good morning,
Hi,
Gail.
Everyone. Rashonda's here, says Grand Rising Whack Fam. How's everyone this Monday morning? I'm doing good.
Rashana. Grand Rising back at you.
Heath says, howdy, Ev1. I love it. Like, I don't know what sort of shorthand that was, but I am here for it.
Computer code.
Exactly.
Are we in the Matrix?
Heath, exactly. Kathy P and AZ said, hello all, it's Monday. Hi. TC said, good morning. Quick in and out before work. Good morning, Chris, the live favorite. Dag TC, you are officially the unlive favorite for pointing that out to everyone when I said that we weren't going to tell everyone that Mom was the live favorite so far. Gosh. Thank you for that. Mom said everyone Autumn made me the live favorite already because I was the first comment. Instant regret. I just want you to know that. That's why we can't have nice things. Okay. So it's called discretion, Mom.
You volunteered way too fast.
Be discreet. It's all right.
Give it away.
Good morning, Stacy. Yes. So today is Monday.
Yes, a glorious Monday, by the way, because we got a lot of fun stuff to do.
We got a lot of fun stuff to do. Firstly being take Richard's car to get an oil change. What? That's going to be so fun. Well, I mean, it's not fun. We got a lot of stuff to do. I don't know if it's fun, but
I know who you are right now.
Lisa said, good morning to each and everyone in this awesome Whack fam. Okay, good dancing emoji. Morning. I am here for it. Today is also going to be a good day because I'm already saying it out loud. We are definitely hitting our goal for our masterclass. Like, we are so close.
Yeah.
I know. Less than 10 spots. Oh, yes. Also, I am doing a giveaway today, or my sister has threatened my life. Okay. So to anyone that purchases a ticket to the masterclass today, you are entered in a drawing to win a #Whack Swag pack. So one of the swag packs that includes is that what the awesome the blender bottles, the blender bottles, the coasters, a whack pack. You won't get the shirts, but you'll get the snacks. I got snacks that I'm going to be included in there. Yeah, so that is it's really like a $80 value, but it's on sale for $49 right now on the website. Don't forget, those are available. There's like only 15 left, and then they're gone. Or if you purchase a ticket to the masterclass, which is only $29, you're entered into a drawing to win that anyway. So that's today only. I'll be talking about that here on YouTube, and then I'll be going live on Facebook again, and I'll mention it, and I'll be going live on Insta, and I'll be mentioning that. So that's for anyone that purchases today only. It's a flash sale for everyone that also purchases before Wednesday. So this includes anyone that's also already purchased.
Everyone else's.
Yes. We're giving away another $25 Amazon gift card on Friday. So anyone that makes a purchase up until then, we're announcing that. You guys get the early, jazz. We're announcing that on Whack Wednesday, #Whack Twinsday. This week. Yeah. And so we'll be drawing another one on Friday. JJ won last week, #Whack fam. Because, she won last week. So anyone that has purchased, so that's everyone up to this point, will be able to be entered in that drawing. But just today only, anyone that you know commits to the masterclass will be entered into a drawing for a whack pack. So if you're on the fence, go ahead and do it. There's 2 giveaways at minimum that you're already, you know, in the running for. So yeah, I know, right? Once again, not for you, okay? Not for you, Richard. Good morning, everyone. I am scrolling back up saying good morning to the people I might have missed.
Good morning.
Hi, JJ. Hi, Shelly.
Good morning,
Good
JJ.
Morning. Hi,
Shelly.
Sylvia. Hi, Holly.
Good morning, Holly.
Yes.
And Sylvia.
I see some wayward cartwhil emojis, and I'm just like, okay, like if that's what you guys feel like you want to do.
Amber's brought up. I think that's the vibe.
I know, right? You just, you mentioned Amber, you do cartwheel emojis. So I'll go ahead and put it in the chat. Okay, that is the URL to the masterclass. So that's going to be a good day. Sheila's here, says, good morning, Autumn and Richard and my WAC fam.
And when is that? Is next week,
that is this coming Saturday, the 14th, from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for telling me.
So not this Saturday.
Nope. This Saturday.
This Saturday.
Yep, this upcoming Saturday. Yep. Yep, absolutely. So yes, we'd love to have you with us. We only got a few more spots left though, but I'm so excited. Yesterday was a good day. Watched a ton of football. I mean, okay, first of all, let me tell you guys, yesterday was quite an eventful day. Oh my gosh. So, firstly, well, really nothing happened until after the live, but after the live, I was putting on my makeup because I shot a couple of videos. So that's not even what I'm talking about. I did the Keto box unboxing and the Keto crate unboxing. And then after that, my mom came over and we did both unlock the box and smash the crate, right? So that was pretty eventful in itself. But the more eventful thing is what happened in between the taping or the shooting of those videos. We were downstairs in the basement studio making the videos like we normally do. And then we finished unlock the box. So I was like, okay, everyone, let's take like a 5-minute stretch break while I like reload and do everything to the camera that needs to be done. Plus football was on. So Richard was like, I'm just going to come up here and watch some football while the ladies are doing all their re-cameraing stuff, you know? And then, and so I was in the kitchen washing the dishes that we used, and Richard's looking out the window. He was like, Autumn, like something's happening outside. And I was like, what? Okay. So I go look outside, like right outside in front of our house. And like all like maybe like 4 or 5 police cars like converged right in front of our house. Like the thing is though, there were no sirens. They weren't speeding. They just like drove and like they started blocking the street off with their car and like with their cars. And we're just like, what is happening? And then like this was so quickly that like there were other cars right behind the police cars that were just like, well, I guess we can't go this way now. So like they had to start driving and turning and detouring all throughout the neighborhood. And so we're just watching like what is happening right in front of our house. And like we saw the police officers get out of their car and they start looking on the ground and we're just like, okay. And then like one of them like drops like a little marker. And I'm just like, oh man, that's a bullet. If they're getting out the little evidence markers, you know, like, so they were just standing there looking around. So it was a weird thing because it was like lackadaisical, but it was still like 10 police officers in front of the house, you know? And so they were dropping little markers in front of our next door neighbor's house. So I was like, what's going on? So I was like, Mom, come see what's going on. And then I walk outside because at that point I didn't feel unsafe because like, they clearly didn't feel unsafe. They were just walking around. And so I went outside and just to see if I could hear what was going on. And then I heard one of the officers yell, yeah, shell casing. And he put another flag down. And I was just like, what is happening? And so clearly, then there was a police officer that came with yellow tape, like crime scene tape. And he tied it around my neighbor's utility post. And then he drug it all the way to my neighbor's utility post. So basically he crime scened their front yard. Like they couldn't get in or out of their driveway if they needed to. And we were like, what happened? Because there was no ambulance. There was no like sirens, no, like we saw a fire truck drive up and then it just left. And we're like, what happened? So by that time we, we're just like, well, clearly we missed whatever it was. And then a couple minutes later, a police officer finally came up to our door. And Richard was like, yep, here he comes. And so we were like, hello, officer. And he was just like, you wouldn't happen to have any like home security cameras that face the street, would you? And we're like, no, we don't have any cameras that face the street. Oh man. He was like, oh, okay, no problem. He's like, well, were you upstairs a while ago? Or, like, did you see anything? We're like, no, sir. Like, what happened? He goes, oh, somebody got shot. I was like, really? He was like, yeah, right over there. Like, right outside, like in the front, like in front of our house, like in the street. And so I was like, sir, to be honest, we were downstairs and we didn't hear or see anything. Like of all times to bear witness to something, we didn't see or hear anything. He goes, yeah, he was like, yeah, it just happened right over here. And I was just like, wow, like, sorry, we couldn't be of more assistance. So we were downstairs. We didn't hear any gunshots, first of all. We didn't hear any sirens pull up to like take the guy away, like in the ambulance. Like we heard nothing. It was a silent shooting, but it was a shooting nonetheless. So he said, fun day in the hood, huh? Yeah. Fun day in the hood adjacent. We're hood adjacent. But yeah. And so like, regardless, our house was in the blocked off zone of like traffic. So when we finally, shot the other video and it was time for my mom to leave, like the police officer had to like let her out of the area. Like I was like, oh my God, like it was crazy. So that was an interesting day. Gail said Autumn was the person killed. We don't know. I'm going to say, I think not, because upon further information gathered, it was a man, he called the police for himself. So he apparently he got shot probably at the corner store that's near our house that just has like a lot of like riffraff, and he was able to run down the street and call the 911 for himself. He was able to say like, hey, I've been shot. Here's where I am, so I'm assuming that hopefully he's okay, but I really don't know anything other than that. So I know it was crazy. JJ said, OMG, that is crazy, Autumn, and scary. Oh, I know, right? Like, but then I had to tell Richard the story about when my windows got shot out. Did I ever tell y'all when I came home to bullet holes in my windows in my house? I was like, well, this wouldn't have been the first time that no bullets came,
well,
you
started there.
Well, no, I might have already told them. So Holly said, unfortunately, that stuff is happening more and more in all neighborhoods. Yeah, but to be honest, like, this is par for the course. We haven't had like a shooting this close to where we live in a while, but there's always crime and various sirens going on in the hood adjacent. You know what I'm saying? Changing the subject, Dr. Ross says, best football weekend ever. Steelers 8-0 and down goes Brady in epic fashion. First of all, Steelers 8-0 barely, okay? They did not, no. Playing like that against the Cowboys was shameful, but yes, I will say you did secure a win, I guess. You came from behind.
Don't be ashamed.
No.
You bring it. See what I'm talking about?
No, that you guys, the Steelers were supposed to stomp the Cowboys like everyone did, and this was a legitimate game for a long time. I was like, this is bad.
Professional grown people playing.
However, I will say that it was so sad what happened to Tom Brady. Like that was embarrassing for Tom Brady. Like
sports. You get punched in the mouth sometimes.
I mean, yeah, that's exactly what they had. They just
sad about it. I mean,
they just
guard your mouth.
Yeah,
know your mouth better.
They got like it's like the Hulk. He just took. Is it the Hulk who does that? Like smashes him back and forth. Yeah, like that's. I was just like, ugh.
No, any win you can go home to is any W you can take home is precious. Ain't no such thing as blowout. I mean, every game there's just tight games all the time.
Yes.
It's about if you win them or not.
Rashana says crime happens every day and everywhere. You right. I mean, you right.
I wasn't worried in 1 second.
No, I was never worried. I was just like, that's the neighborhood. It's where we live. Yes. Okay. Dr. Wise said barely, but it is a win. No, you're right. I mean, a win counts, but it was just so much more surprising than I thought. Erica says still a W. I mean, I know, right?
Even good teams get blown. Seahawks got blowed out. Packers got blowed out.
Fee said, and I had tickets to the Seahawks-Bills game, and I'm so mad. It was an amazing game with beautiful weather. Yeah, you should have gone to that.
I know, I did.
Y'all kicked the Seahawks' butt.
That was a beautiful game.
I was very sad about that, but I was like, okay, Bills, I can't even be mad. No, I mean, like, I wanted Russell Wilson to win. I am team Russell Wilson.
Better team win.
I mean, yeah, the better team definitely won. So Kelly said, good morning, positive vibes for today. Absolutely. Holly said, no sympathy for Brady. I know, right? Like, I mean,
if you don't won, then We would have been praising them then. You get it's feast or famine.
You're right. Sheila said, has anyone tried the s'mores keto chow yet? I certainly haven't. So,
no, we haven't. We haven't tried any. I just asked you before the live.
Yeah, if I'm doing my keto chow. No, not this week.
Wait until next week.
Wait until next week.
So I have to choose between my keto chows.
Yes. Oh my God. Rashana said the Cardinals lost. Yes, they did. Meaning that the Dolphins won. I don't know how much of that was because of Tua or just because of the Dolphins.
I think it's a team game.
Yeah, you know. Game, so
the team won.
Fee said we had tickets, but people were not allowed in the stadium. Oh, they're still not allowed. Oh, it is, I guess, New York. So
yeah, I was gonna say the Bills. You're right now. So.
Oh wow, Chris said okay, done with 12 keto chow. So that was his meal prep.
There you go.
Keto chow. That was meat. But no.
Is it all the same flavor, or do you like variety?
No, it has to be different.
Yes.
It has to be
because I would pick a different flavor a day.
I would probably make like 3 sets of 4 or 4 sets of 3. Yeah, so that's where I would go.
Me 12 different
12 sets of 1 or 1 set of 12. Yeah, exactly. So, but no, that's good. Oh, but then after that,
I was gonna say more than happened days today than that.
Yes. So then after that, we went over to Aunt Beverly's house to celebrate my grandmother's birthday. Her birthday's actually today, so I got to call her because she was not there when I went over there this morning. But happy birthday, Grandmama! She turned 79, so that was fun. We had a nice little socially distanced, masked up gathering.
We did.
They had Mom picked up a chocolate Costco cake and took it over there. I had some, so there's that. I didn't actually have a lot of cake, if you want to be honest. No, I had more icing than anything.
Which is way healthy.
So my mom had a piece of cake too, but she scraped off. You know how they have the balloons on the birthday cake? My mom scraped off one of the balloons, and I was just like, oh, that's the best part. So I took like the smallest sliver of cake, and then I just scooped the balloon icing onto my cake. You know?
She took a balloon for herself.
No, my mom doesn't like icing, so she actually scraped it off of the piece of cake
and left it on the
cake tray. So I cut myself a piece of cake, and then I scooped on all of the rest of the icing.
So. That's beautiful. So she's giving it to the next generation.
Yes, the next generations. That's funny. Sweet. Lisa said doing a burger bowl tonight, depending on my mood, I may try those keto fries made with coconut flour. I saw some with like Ashley Salvatore. It was just a video that popped up that said keto fries, but I don't need fries in my life. So, I wouldn't put in that effort. But Trey said I do batches of 3 shakes at a time, 3 flavors, so 9 shakes. That makes sense.
Nice.
Yes, I know. I'm gonna tell my granny that you all said happy birthday. So absolutely. JJ said, Lisa, I saw someone make those keto fries. It looked hard. Yeah, if it's those ones that I saw, I didn't even watch the video. I was like, nah, I don't need those.
If it's labor intense.
Cece said, good morning, Autumn and Richard and WAC fam. Sorry I'm late tending to the grandbaby. Oh, well, grandbabies are important.
Yay,
so
Cece.
I know, right?
Yeah, I know. You were definitely doing better.
More important things.
Exactly.
Chris said I ended up making s'mores, banana, chocolate mint, and chocolate toffee. 3 of each with butter. I cannot wait to try the s'mores one. But
so 3 a day, right?
Keep them bananas.
So 3.
So are you doing 3 a day?
Yeah,
and then would that be like 4 days if that's 12? So 3 of each. I'm not having Chris's business. I'm not his diamond.
Well, I got the same t-shirts.
I know, right? Exactly. Let's see. Matreya said to Chris, flavor of the week. I know, right? I do love how there's like a different flavor of the week on sale. That's pretty funny too.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's just smart.
Kelly said, who does not like icing? I think we should revoke Miss Chris's live favorite for the day. You know what, Kelly? I think we should. Mom, you were the live favorite until you scraped off all that icing. Now
this is unprecedented.
It has been revoked.
This is unprecedented.
Yeah, because normally I just pass the torch.
I don't think anybody's had a live revoke before.
Yeah, just revoke. So now there is no live favorite of the day right now. So yes, absolutely. Good. Oh my God, JJ said Miss Chris Smart Lady icing is puke emoji. Your puke emoji, JJ. So how about that? Oh my gosh, that is icing is so good. Good morning, Miriam. Glad that you're here. I cannot believe Gail said, I love frosting, the best part of the cake. Exactly. Kathy P says, I am team icing, but gotta be sugar-free. No, I can't do that. I mean, the icing, that Costco cake icing is just so good. I was just like, well, no regrets.
If I had to choose, I definitely prefer icing over the cake.
Agreed.
Actually, the cake with no icing or a bowl of icing
with no cake. You're right. You're right.
Let me try this.
Hungry, he said, haven't y'all tried chaffle fries yet? Is that when you make chaffles and then just cut them into fries?
No idea.
I bet those would actually dip pretty well. So
sound like nice and rigidy.
You're like, almost like a waffle fry. Like, because it is a waffle. So
if only we had a chaffle.
Jeffrey said Chase Elliott, 2020 champions yesterday, NASCAR. Good for Chase Elliott. No implications in my life whatsoever.
Well, I do know that Jimmy Johnson retired.
I still don't know what that means at all.
Question mark?
Apparently, either yesterday or the day before, Authentic, the horse that won the Derby, also won the Breeders' Cup. Once again, no implications to my everyday life. Yeah. But Shauna said, OMG, not the revoked. Yeah, it's revoked.
Yeah, it's real. Apparently, it's
B said, I like icing if it's light and fluffy. That better not mean you like whipped icing, because that is not icing. That is also just air.
What is that?
Like whipped icing is where it's like a whipped cream almost.
I like that.
No, it has to be. It has to be buttercream. Even better if it's made with shortening. I mean, this has to be
thick. It's very particular.
Thick, gloopy.
I like a variety of frostings.
No, I only like one. So.
Apparently so.
I mean, my favorite. Don't get me wrong. I like chocolate icing, and I like the different flavors, but the style is the buttercream. It just has to be thick.
I believe you.
And sugary.
I like it all.
He said yes. Cut them into fry shapes, and then a quick trip in the air fryer. To like crust them up even more. That's interesting.
I know. Well, I was already down with that.
Yeah, I know, right?
If only we had a chopper.
Yeah, exactly. Mom? Dr. Ross said whipped icing. No, it is not. I can't even. Jessica said buttercream for the win. Thank you very much. That's just my personal preference. Needless to say, I have to fill out my little year of keto thing, because I've had some red days sprinkled in, some unplanned red days,
You have?
I know.
What are you talking about?
Eek, but I'm still committed to doing 90% this year. But the good thing is I haven't, at most, I'm probably up to like 21 or 22 and I get 30. So I definitely have enough still for both the holidays. But yeah,
holidays.
Yeah, Thanksgiving and Christmas, just that. Yeah. So, I mean, I'm feeling
wiggle room around it though.
Yeah. So I am in the time of year where I'm like, oh, I'll wiggle, that's okay. But then I'm also like, girl, you better stop that wiggling, girl, because you can't get too far away. I know.
You're not alone in that.
Yes.
That's
everybody. So it's like I am.
This is eating season.
It's eating season. Exactly. So, I still, even though yesterday was a red day and I ate a lot, it was mostly keto stuff, because the most of the food that I ate was from the smash the crate and unlock the box and stuff like that. It just so happened that when I went over my Aunt Beverly's house, I was like,
temptation set in.
I was like, oh, Costco cake. Didn't know that was here. I'm gonna go ahead and have some of that without having to purchase the whole cake, And then also,
devil is a lie.
I did have one Hawaiian sweet roll, and that was delicious. And so I was just like, well, okay, I'm just gonna make it today. I had some chicken, which was not delicious. I was like, I would have rather just had icing and a sweet roll.
That was pretty good.
No, I'm not a fan of rotisserie chicken. Basically, she bought some rotisserie chickens from Costco and pulled them off the bone. I didn't have to have that at all.
I thought it was it still tasted good.
No, I'm sure if you liked chicken, that's fine. It's just I'm never just let me just go for the meat,
Okay.
But I had some, and then I was like, I'm also going to take Hawaiian sweet roll and some of this icing from this cake. So yes, but it was but yeah, it was good. And I was like, well, guess it's a red day. I am
not completely.
I'm not going to pass up the Costco cake. I'm completely conscious of the choices I'm making, and I'm okay with them. So that I feel like that's the only thing that you can be at this time of year. You know, just feel like you're still in control and that the food's not controlling you. You know, Kathy's here, says hello. Gail said frosting or icing, stuffing or dressing. I know, right? To me, it's always stuffing. My sister calls it dressing, even though I would never eat something that was stuffed in a bird at one point. Yeah, exactly. You're right. I'll eat all four. I don't really say frosting a lot. I say icing no matter what it's called. Rashana said buttercream, fondant, and whipped. I love it all. I can't mess with fondant. See, like you and me, Rashana. I never prefer fondant. I'm the type of person, if there's a cake with like buttercream and then fondant over the top, I will peel back the fondant and then just eat the icing in the cake. Like, eat it all. It's designed to be eaten together. Yeah, I don't know. No, because I like to eat it separately anyway. Never mind. I like to eat. Comment down below what type of person are you? I will scrape the icing off the cake and I will eat the cake and then I will eat the icing. I don't eat it together. Or here's what I'll do. If there's a square piece of cake, I will basically eat pretty much the cake away from the perimeter until there's just like a little ½ inch piece of cake, but the entire top of icing. So the icing to cake ratio is so much more disjointed because I will have eaten all the cake away from the edge first, and then I will eat the icing. I eat at the same time. If it's a circle cake, you get a wedge, then you just eat from the skinny side. You can eat toward the you eat toward the fat side. You eat toward the icing, but you eat it all together. No, it's like corn. You just no. So if you have a wedge of cake, I will eat all the way up to the top of it, and then I will eat as the cake gets fatter and fatter, and then I will eat around, but I won't eat the top. I'll save the top for last, and then I'll go back around. Yeah, that's how I do that. That's how I save my icing. So. Well, that's how I do all my food. I try to savor it and enjoy it. So I'm like, I'm gonna savor. No, I save the icing for last. Holly said, I always forget about using oil in my keto chow. I always use butter or heavy whipping cream. Are there flavors best with oil? ? That's a good question. Are there flavors that work better with like coconut oil? I don't think I would ever use avocado oil. I don't have avocado oil, but does it taste like avocado? Because I don't know if I would want that taste like in my keto chow. I don't know. Jeray's here. Good morning. Kathy said, what did I miss and what are you making for Thanksgiving? Great question. You missed a harrowing tale about crime right outside my window. And then my grandmother's birthday and Costco cake. And then for Thanksgiving, we are making a turkey breast. Yes. And macaroni and cheese. Yes. I've already bought Sister Schubert's and stovetop stuffing. That's all we're making, right? Yes. Yeah. And then, did you say you were making a dessert? No. Okay. No. Okay. Good. Yeah. So no. Then that's about that. I'll make a steak with my steak for dessert. Exactly. So that's what we're just having. All the meat for Weather's family Thanksgiving. Now, if my sister makes a full spread. I don't know. It's up in the air. I still don't know if she's going to. She's not. I might have to add a couple more side dishes. Okay, well, I'll ask her to confirm. But then we're going to go over her house and we're going to get a plate, like a to-go plate full of stuff, But those are the main things. Hey, I'm not even eating any of the turkey. Sorry, Richard. I only care about the macaroni and cheese, the Sister Schubert, and the stovetop stuffing. I had my turkey before. I'll try and buy the turkey, but the meat. Are you going to have gravy? Because see, I like turkey and gravy, I guess. Was it because it's with the gravy? Well, because it's too dry? Yeah. And it's not that I don't mind the dry. I just don't need the flavor of turkey. I just don't need it. The turkey I make won't be dry. Let me tell you that. JJ said, I tried frying radishes and those were good. Tasted like potatoes. Yes, they do taste good. Radishes are amazing. Chris said, icing is thinner, melted in what you find on poppy seed. Yeah, like a bundt cake. It's the difference between couch that a psychiatrist has. It looks like a lounge chair and a sofa. You know what, Chris? I really appreciate that. Icing is that like wet, translucent, that dries. Like the cookies we had for Halloween. That stuff is icing. You're right. You flip over. I know, right? But drizzle the icing on top. But frosting, I don't like the name frosting, but I call it all icing. Is you spread, plop and spread. Give it the old couch and sofa though. I like that too. Yes. Tammy said eating season. You're right. That's essentially what it is.
That's literally what it is. I know. This is everybody's. I mean, if you're really trying to stay healthy and stay in shape, this is the hardest part of the year because it's so cold that you have to stay indoors most of the time.
Yes.
We don't get to the gym as often, and even now it's compounded by our current situation. And it's all the food that every holiday is synonymous with.
Yes.
Like, give me all the sides. Give me all the meats.
No,
we gotta all stay strong in these next few months.
Absolutely. Rashana said, eat all the cake together. No, except ice cream cake. Save the frosting for last. I do love. I eat all cakes like that, including ice cream cake.
Yes.
Chris said the only cake I eat anymore is made by Keto Cakes Utah. And in January, that's cool. You have like a whole
I was gonna say
business for your state. Exactly.
Keto bakery. That's
Kathy
amazing.
said fondant is a bit waxy. I like fluffy frosting. Exactly. I don't like
fondant is a different texture completely.
Kelly said, is the masterclass sold out? It is not yet. There are fewer than 10 spots left. And if you purchase a ticket today only, you are entered into a drawing to win a free swag pack. So it includes a blender bottle and a coaster, a whack pack, some snacks. Like anyone that buys a ticket today, you will be entered in the drawing to win that. So no, it's not sold out, but it's been to be sold out really soon. So, we're just trying to push to get that, to get it sold out. I'm so excited.
These two have been working on this masterclass like nonstop every day for the past month and a half.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You guys are going to be so impressed.
Thank you.
It's so well done and driven. I'm just a little gloaty, like gloating about the new wife. Oh, about the new wife.
No. Matreya says, I prefer plain cake, probably because for several years I helped a friend get their cake business started. Just the smell of all the buttercream kind of turns my stomach. I would never want to be in that situation. Like, I mean, I understand. I know what it feels like to to get so exposed to something that you're sick of it, even though you love it. I will never want that to happen with icing. So I will protect myself.
Well, honestly,
I can preserve the icing novelty.
Working with buttercream is a scary idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. You might have to. What was that, like the blue girl in Willy Wonka?
Yes.
He wouldn't have to fit out the door.
Exactly. Violet, you're turning violet. Violet.
All the
exactly. I couldn't do it.
Just take bowls home with it. I gotta experiment with these two flavors. I gotta try them out.
Aaron said, I'm making decorate your own cookie kits with buttercream icing to sell and tested them out on my kids last night. Talking about a sugar high. That's pretty funny.
Aaron, did the kids get any of
it? Exactly. Pretty much.
You're sitting there with like 12 cookies. Oh, I'm going to keep testing. Two more. I got two more.
No, Matreya said, no, if you grew up with stovetop stuffing, it's a flavor profile that other recipes can't really satisfy. I eat no dressing for stuffing, so take that opinion for what it's worth. Rashana said stovetop. Mom said stove bottom. You guys, if he said stovetop is blasphemy. Wow, I'm just now reading all these comments. I don't really have, in my opinion, it's an effort trade-off, you know? I know that there would be other dressings or stuffings that would probably be far superior in taste, but they require more effort than we're willing to put in. So you get what you get, No,
I was just saying the reason stove bottom was that growing up it was just so cheap and easy. Like I was telling you, my family, we had turkey,
and they had stuffing all year round.
Yeah, you just buy 3 boxes, and then if you got multiple kids, just throw that thing in a pot, throw some butter in the water.
Stovetop stuffing. That's all I need, you guys.
Simple. If you
remember,
have lots of kids,
I don't have high quality standards for my food. It's mostly about quantity.
No, I grew up on. Of course, it wasn't stovetop. It was Kroger or Winn-Dixie brand. We never had a stove top. That was
stove top. Dressing mix for the stove. Exactly.
We had the Winn-Dixie.
Wow, that's so funny. Dr. Ross said, "I'm with the Steaksgiving." Oh, that's a nice way to call it, Steaksgiving.
Yeah, we can have all the meats.
No.
Yeah, no. So it wasn't like a culinary thing. I was if you have any option of any other stuffing or dressing, choose that option. But as a kid, when the parents buy it, you got no choice.
Beth said, sorry, I'm working. Autumn, did you say you were going out of town this week? Nice catch, Beth. Yes, I am. So, me and Amber, how we normally do, we go to our Black Business Conference in Atlanta, twice a year. We went last June, we went this past January, and then this June they got canceled and everything like that. So we had to do it virtually, but regardless, we joined the group of really the mastermind of that business caucus, really, you know? So, you know, they're really helping us like with our business and our strategy and stuff like that. And so they're having like a private meeting in Atlanta in, you know, this week, which is on a much smaller scale. It's not like the big conference at all. It's like by invitation only.
Super elite.
Yeah, exactly. So
these are everybody who actually has.
Yeah. I mean, that was invited. Yeah, exactly. So we're going to that. It is going to be on Thursday and Friday. So we're leaving on Wednesday. So, but yes, we are going. It popped up fairly quickly. We thought it was going to be virtual, but then we were invited to come in person, and we're like, you kind of got to be in the room where it happens. You know, like there are some times where you just got to be in the room. Kind of like Keto Palooza, you know what I'm talking about? Like that was just a time for people that wanted to be in the room, you know? Sense. So we are going to that.
If you get one of those black envelopes, you know, you are invited.
Yeah, so we had to, so we're going at, you know, it's for work. Yeah, we're going to be working and in conferences all day. So at that point, expect some different timed lives because we're going to be there Thursday and Friday. I know for a fact it's going to be like 9:30. We're going to be in there before 9:30. So I'll probably have to do the labs early in the morning. So yes, but it is like exciting. I know, right? Well, those labs were in the afternoon, right?
We were all messed up.
Exactly. Regardless, yes. Regardless, it'll be at different times than 9:30. We'll still be in the same time zone, thank goodness. But yes.
It'll be you and your sister though.
Rashana said,
"Holding the fort down with the three amigos."
Yes, with the babies. I'm struggling between having a keto-friendly Thanksgiving or our standard Southern Thanksgiving. I mean, one's just what's the struggle? Well, no, because there are plenty of like keto stuffing recipes. Instead of macaroni and cheese, you can have cauliflower and cheese. I mean, to be honest, if you're gonna make all the food, in my keto food tastes just as fine. Like,
especially if you can control the flavor.
Yeah, exactly. At your house. Like, yeah. But if you were like going to someone, if you were like going to someone's house and like they're making all the food and you're trying to figure out like, oh, should I eat that or make my own thing? Like like maybe.
I would say lean more toward the keto.
Yeah, you could definitely lean more toward the keto. Now, the only place in my opinion where that does not track is dessert. So if you don't need dessert like I do, then that's fine. But basically, in my opinion, there are some really good like keto, like chocolate chip cookie recipes and stuff like that. And there might be like a keto pumpkin pie. I don't know. But you know, the desserts for me are like, you can't really fake that. So I don't know. But I mean, whatever works for you. But if you're going to be making everything anyway, then in my opinion, you can just make it all keto because it's, you know, you can control the flavor. To me, I cannot tell the difference between macaroni and cheese and cauliflower and cheese. Like it all just it tastes really good.
Especially once you get the right cheese sauce, all the seasonings right, it sounds really tasty to me.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Like if you already control all the food and you're already at your own residence and you like you have no other people coming that have special preferences. They gotta have this particular thing or that particular thing. Lean more toward the keto.
Dr. Watts said, keto what? Keto who? Thanksgiving will last at least 3 days in my house. Yeah,
See, Teresa, like, yes, that's their special, what do we call it now? Not a cheat day, but a scheduled indulgence.
A planned indulgence. So.
A planned indulgence, Dr. Watts.
Yes,
there we go.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, honestly, that is Thanksgiving in a nutshell. It's like, it's like a national eat day. Like you literally have to have multiple days planned for it. Yeah. You're going to rack your brain up if you have to smush it all in 24 hours.
Rashana said, Autumn, you just turned me off to making keto-friendly substitutes traditional for me. I'm sorry. Look, I'm sorry. Like the desserts, it hits home for me. Like, but so I mean, do what you want. You know, it's all about like, it's just about what feels good, because in my opinion, holidays aren't regular days, you know, like it's like, okay, we're eating like this because it's a holiday. Like it's a national holiday. It's not even like Jim's retiring or Becky Joe is going out on maternity leave. It's like those aren't holidays, you know, those aren't the made up things of like, you can always find a reason to eat off plan, or, you know, but these are national holidays. And I'm just like, I'm just going to enjoy families gather, you know, so
everybody's normally happy and laughing.
He said, maybe I'm weird, but I'm burned out with traditional Thanksgiving food, the same stuff for 40 years. Then again, at Christmas, no thanks. You know, I would be too, except we don't have this sort of food except
I was just gonna
twice
say,
a year.
Like we don't. This will be the first time I made turkey all year.
This will be the first time you've made macaroni and cheese all year. Like we just don't eat this food a lot. So once a year is okay with me.
Yeah, I can deal with that. But we can. I mean, for me, I can always venture into variety on any day of the week. So Thanksgiving, I can always do a little seafood or something on Thanksgiving as well. So that's also my wardrobe.
Debbie said you are right. Desserts can be substituted. That's how I feel.
Yeah, no, I have to agree. Like, you don't know the difference between a cookie.
Gigi says, sorry, but mac and cheese does not equal cauliflower and cheese. I mean, to me, it basically does, to be honest. Like, my cauli mac and cheese recipe on, like, Watch Out, I'm Keto, like that YouTube channel, that stuff is so good. Like, I could eat a whole pan of it, and I would not miss macaroni and cheese.
Well, I mean, for me, it's all about the cheese sauce. It's all about the cheese, because basically, if you look at a noodle and look at a cauli, like, they both don't have any flavor. They both are just empty vessels.
Yes.
It's about the flavor that you put into those things.
That's how I think.
Well, it's how chefs approach stuff.
Beth said, I did keto Thanksgiving and Christmas. My family added in additional holiday, late winter that year to add traditional Thanksgiving. Now Thanksgiving food to save myself the additional work. What for Christmas too? Just to kind of double it. I know, right?
Put it all in the freezer.
Yeah, just be like, well, we're just gonna pull this back out.
Do that same thing again.
Dr. Watt said, I did keto Thanksgiving last year. I'm keto alternating Thanksgiving holiday from now on. Planned indulgence. Yeah, from last year, especially if you did keto last year too.
And I'm thinking it's all about your mental health. It's like, don't rack your brain. Don't put yourself through extra stress and turmoil, and just do it.
Lisa said, the way my stomach is feeling after making fried rice for Tony. See, it's a no for me on the non-keto foods for a while. It'll be keto recipes all the way, desserts and all. Yeah, I mean, desserts. There are some great keto desserts, but I'm talking about when you're directly comparing it to non-keto desserts. I always tend to go with that.
Trying to have a festival, and you're trying to, like, there's a plate of actual dessert, and these
keto desserts. Yay! But like when they're in direct comparison. But if that's all you're having, then keto desserts are delicious. He said, we never really have turkey except for Thanksgiving, so we are in the mood for it this time of year. Yeah, that's kind of how I am. I don't really cook food, you guys. I just make taco tray. And then sometimes, I'll make breakfast and things like that. But I don't really cook like sides and food and stuff like that. So Cece said, my family loved the cauliflower and cheese, the keto recipe. We'll probably do that. Yeah, exactly. It's so good. Oh my God. Rashana said, we have a traditional Thanksgiving dinner, a Latin Christmas Eve and an Italian dinner for Christmas Day. Well, I mean, that sounds great.
Oh my gosh.
I would love that Latin Christmas
right?
Eve.
Give me all the flaps.
Yes, it is.
I'm here for all the spices.
Lisa said the mac and cheese is all about the cheese sauce. Exactly. The texture of the cauliflower when cooked is just right. Yeah, it really works with that pasta feel. Exactly. That's how I feel. So,
well, I mean, if you boil it all down to its basics, just like a chopped episode, you just take it to its basics and then build it back up again.
And then its flavor to the flavor. Yeah.
But I mean, it really, now you got to go extra now. I'm not saying it's easy, but you have probably mixed out 4 or 5 cheeses. You get some cream, a lot of spices. It's going to take a while.
I didn't realize how long we had already been on here. So he said, don't forget the dirty eggs for Thanksgiving breakfast. Never, Heath, never. Cece said, anyone who uses the term kiss the underside needs his own restaurant. Exactly. That's what you do to the roast. You just let it touch the heat to kiss the underside. Oh, that's what you do with my omelet, right? Yes, you flipped it just so you can kiss the underside. I am done with y'all. So, no, absolutely not. He says, I love cauliflower, but it doesn't love me back. I know, right? It can mess with your stomach.
Person by person basis. Right?
So yesterday,
everybody's body is different.
I ate a bunch of stuff. And today I stepped on the scale and was 185.4. So that's plus 4.4. I basically just went back to what I did.
Yay.
I'm going to get back in the 170s before Thanksgiving. I am committed to that. I'm not really setting any more.
No more grandma parties.
Yeah, well, there's no more parties. There's no more reasons to eat off plan. Like there's no more smash the crates, unlock the boxes, anything like that. So that exactly that I know of. So that's really what really what's going on this time of year. I'm just Holding On, you know,
that's a song.
Like Wilson Phillips, exactly. Which BT Dubs, I was doing my exercise, like my weightlifting workout a couple days ago, and that song came on, and I literally had to pause like all of my timers, everything, and I had to just stand in the basement and sing that song into a dumbbell. Like I sang it full voice. I was like, this is my jam. Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye. Yes, tell them, baby, are you gonna let them hold you down and make you cry? That reminded me, is there karaoke on the low carb cruise? Because like I'm gonna kill that. So that was, I mean, that is my jam. So okay, so yeah, that's all for us. Busy day today. Starting off with that really awesome, you know, oil change that we got going on. So we got to gear up for that. Everyone have a great day, and we will talk to you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Have a good day, everyone. Bye.
Goodbye, all.